proper valuations for these business? Because we talked about that earlier. You were saying people were like putting the wrong values on these business. So what do these business sell for? What type of multiples? And how do you properly evaluate a bread route?
Yeah. So there's only so many cost line items. But one of the things that we're always looking at is making sure the biggest line item, if there is a payroll line item, is making sure that that's kind of an accurate number. Sometimes you will see people who really overpay their employees, or who some of our routes for sale are actually from where there was a point in time where a bakery had to buy back some routes from their owners, and so they're running them corporately, but trying to sell them now to new investors. And they've got people in there who are running the routes, and they're paying them whatever because they just need the routes run. And so part of when we're doing the valuation is making sure that we right size any expenses so that, based on what part of the country, we know what people should be getting paid. And so if you're planning on having a driver, we get that line item right. And then the bread space is typically a valuation based on weekly revenue. So we see ranges everywhere from like 10 to 25 times weekly revenue. And so it's a different multiple or a different valuation process than what we see in some of our other spaces where it's normally a multiple of net operating income. But that's just the way that bread has been for a while. And I am actively working to change that, to make sure that we have better and better data on the net operating income where we can kind of change the way people think about it. So in a lot of our listings and valuations, we're putting that information in. But just right now, the way all sellers and buyers in this space think about it is a multiple of weekly revenue.